Um, so yeah, Colin points went well. And then what else?
Uh,
Yeah, he can come in here.
oh.
All right, go ahead.
So I thought column points went well. I don't know, I liked putting the article in the PowerPoint and just doing it on the board instead of having to fidget it with the document camera. So I felt like that made it a little smoother. I liked, what else? I felt like the kids were engaged. Like I saw the video, I told them what to look for. They were automatically able to answer. I liked. I guess I need to make sure they didn't understand some of the questions. Like they didn't understand what eyewitness meant, so I was getting a lot of questions. But in terms, like I felt like I saw the kids like showing like grit. Like I saw a lot of them showing grit and excellence when they knew like I'm watching. It's a competition. Like let's work as a team. So I felt like I saw a lot more kids like really like trying today. So I thought like that was a really good thing. And then I showed an example like like Alan, how he like you see how he did this. He had a good gist. He also wrote what happened in the passage. And I felt like some kids were like, oh, like you shout out Alan, but then in return, like I saw kids actually starting to do it too. Like they're like, well, I want that excellence too. So I was kind of like, they, like you said, feeding off the competition. So I really like that aspect of today.
Yeah. So some things that I felt went really well. Just in general, like I wanted to give you a shout out just for implementing feedback like really quickly. Like I saw the bathroom list happening. I saw the strong objective on the board and in the PowerPoint you went over the objective. Column points were happening. Just like basically everything that we talk about you implement right away, and it definitely like is for the better. And I was going to ask you what do you think the impact was, but you already kind of just named it. But yeah, I think the impact was that the kids were like just like jazzed to be like in the column points. Like I saw them like just like interacting with you in a positive way and getting more positive systems. So that was really good. So what I want to focus on today is economy of language. And so tell me about, because yesterday you had strong economy of language.
Okay.
And I think that that's why there was a little bit, because there was more chattiness in 40 today. And I think like yesterday, like you were really confident, like it was like a game, and like you were saying it. And so what do you think, what was with the anxiety today?
I don't know why I was feeling like anxious. I think sometimes for me, I think I do need to like make it a goal maybe just to write it on a sticky note like I did yesterday, and just like write it out, make sure this is what I say.
So tell me more. What did you do yesterday with writing it on a sticky note?
Like I just wrote, like I thought about what I wanted to say with directions, and I wrote it on the sticky note, and it was just like silent, 3, 2, 1, go.
And
like,
you didn't do that today.
And I didn't do that today. So just maybe like, I'm a person, I think I physically need to do something, do it, practice more, and then, because I didn't necessarily do that today, and I feel like when I do that, I'm like, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Of that, I know that sounds
less certainty of what you wanted them to do today, and so that they were a lot. So do
I
you notice
felt
the impact? Like they were much more like. But yesterday, when you were very clear, like this is what we're doing, this is next, da da da, they were much more with you. So great, you've identified right there economy of language, and what you're going to do to help with your economy of language is what?
Making sure I'm writing it on. If I have a sticky note, making sure I'm like writing it down and just implementing it, or even like I'll make sure too in my lessons like writing down my clear economy of language in my lesson, so it's like I already know.
But then also the sticky note, because if it's just in the lesson,
but I'll so just like I'll have like a sticky note, look at my PowerPoint again, be like, what am I going to say at this point in my PowerPoint? So, and then make sure I say it. And say it just like this. Don't do all rights, don't do like, don't do just say the words.
Yes. There you go. Shout out to you. So yeah, I think I used to have to script all my directions, because if I didn't script my directions and have it in front of me, I would just start talking, and then the kids were very confused. So you kind of already named it, but I do want to watch the video.